Dum 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 dum. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So you're probably wondering what is happening today, what's going on in today's video. But as you can see in the title, we are starting a new series, right? So I thought, how can I make this channel super fun? And I figured, why not include some more people in my channel that are equally as excited about astrology as I am. So I thought, let me start like a young series and name it Ask the Signs, and get some people who are the sun sign of whatever season that we're in. So right now it's Aries seasons. It's Aries season, so I got an Aries sun, I got an Aries moon, and an Aries rising, and we're gonna go bowling. And I'm just gonna ask them some questions about why they do the things that they do, and just really get some more perspective from people who have that specific sign. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited. We're gonna go bowling, and yeah, let's meet the gang. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing. Super cozy bowling attire. It's my cute bag. Yeah, let's go meet the people. Remember that I don't have an Aries sun sign, right? The Aries sun sign girl that I was going to have, they bailed, and I was like freaking out, thinking how I'm going to like improvise, because they bailed like 2 days ago on Thursday. It starts today right now, and I was like freaking out, like thinking how I'm gonna do this. So I think I'm just going to get an Aries sun sign person, and I'm gonna do a video call with them and just edit it in the video of us bowling today, and keep it moving, period. Okay, hi guys. So we have arrived. We're at a restaurant right now. We're waiting for the Aries moon, but I'm here with our Aries sun. This is Dio. Hi Dio.
Hi.
Will you please tell us your sun, moon, and rising?
I'm a Leo sun, Pisces moon, and an Aries rising.
Aries rising. This is our Aries rising. But anyway, guys, so like this whole episode is just to get more perspective on why Aries do the things that they do, and what motivates them, and why we perceive them to be who they are, and all the good Aries stuff. So stay tuned, and yeah. Look who decided to join us after 10,000 years. The Aries moon. Introduce yourself.
Hello, hi, I'm Getso, Aries moon.
What's your sun? What's your rising?
I'm a Pisces sun, Cancer rising, and Aries moon, yeah.
Period.
So it's interesting, yeah.
Period. Guys, we have to wait like 45 minutes to go bowling. So we're at this cute restaurant, getting drinks again after being really lit. So yeah, this is the beginning of the interview, guys. Welcome to Ask an Aries, about why Aries do what they do. Okay. Hi guys.
Hello.
Why are Aries so direct? Like, why are you guys so direct?
I think I'm so direct because honestly, I think people aren't open enough about how they feel. And I think that honestly, if you want to get what you want, you have to be open and honest about like how can you get anything if you don't say what you want.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's so real.
And being straightforward is so much easier than hiding things. and going through these other games. I just want things to be done now and be more effective. Because why? Yeah, literally.
For me, I think it's an itch, like it's an itch I need to scratch.
Yeah.
If I can't, in the moment that I need to be direct, if I can't, it's literally, it's gonna be there forever. So,
Are you guys like direct in every situation?
Yeah.
No.
Like if like normal, like you with your friends and you guys are talking about whatever. Like right now, we're having conversations about whatever. Like, are you guys direct about every opinion that you have?
I think that I think I'm very direct in everything that I say. I think I say everything that I mean, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I think I just want to just be my true, authentic self. So I feel like hiding shit isn't unnecessary. It's too much of a hassle for me.
How so?
I think being straightforward is easier. It gets everything moving. Like, everyone is too slow.
That's such an Aries thing. Like, we need to hurry up, right? Just get to the point.
that's funny.
Everyone is too slow with things.
So arrogant too.
And we need to speed things up. Like, I need to be direct with you and tell you everything how I feel. Because, it will get everything moving. Like, being dishonest or not saying anything straightforward is just going to play these games. And then you're going to have to come out open later on. So why not now?
Facts. Okay, with me, the only thing I can't be, completely open about, I'd say, is just, if things bother people, like the emotional aspect of people's lives, like I won't interfere. But if it has to do with something like, let's say I'm working or something more practical, like something that doesn't have to do with the emotions, I will be more direct. Like if I see a situation just doesn't make sense to me, I will voice it out and I'll say like, this doesn't make sense. But I am very like, I walk on eggshells when it comes to the emotional part.
Why are you so aggressive?
So you explain why
And also,
Aries are aggressive.
no.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, you guys are direct, right? But you're also aggressive in your behavior. Especially like when you don't get what you want. Or especially when you're not in leadership. Or when you want something and you're not getting it.
Because being in the position of power, I'm right. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean?
I think I'm always right. And I think that I would be objectively the better leader.
How? Like, why do you think that?
So how I feel like if you could lead me, then you can. But if you don't have the capacity to, then I should be the leader.
I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
You know, like if you don't have the ability to be able to control a group of people and be able to do it in an effective manner, then I don't think you should be a leader. And then I think I can objectively do it better than you.
I feel the cockiness. It's just...
That's the leader. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, I agree with her with like if you're not trying to trying to take your position seriously, like I don't mind stepping in. I noticed that when anyways, I will step in if I really feel like I know what I'm doing and you don't know what you're doing. I'll step in and I'll tell you like I don't think you know. No, I'll point to the fact that I don't think you know what you're doing.
Oh.
But
And that always stings when the Aries tells you don't know what you're doing.
yeah, but you know what? I think another thing is also just like the pride in what you do, the pride in who you are. Like one of the things I personally struggle with, I don't know if it's specifically because of the placements. Maybe though, probably. But I struggle with like you're apologizing because I do think I'm right. Like I really do think, and it's not even bad on you. Like I don't think you're wrong. I just think I'm right.
I want to say like sometimes you'll confuse the Aries for a Leo, but they're both fire signs, mind you.
And it takes over. The whole Aries thing will take over. And okay, for me, since I'm a Pisces, like sun. I've always known I'm a Pisces, blah blah blah. I know, okay, yeah, I do have my things where when it comes to the emotions, like I said, I won't step into that. Like I won't control people's emotions. I will understand and leave it at that. I won't control you in that sense. But I don't know, what is Aries? Fire
sign.
It takes over, dude. Like fire will evaporate that water. Like it does take over.
So real.
And it sometimes it hurts, like, you know, because you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to, you know, be
That's
that
her
person.
Pisces. I feel like it is Pisces.
Honestly, but it comes. So,
I think
yeah.
the being an Aries, it's just like, I'm so sorry, but like we have to get to the truth of the matter. And
to the point.
The
bro.
point.
Like,
Get
why
to
do
the
you-
point,
Aries.
And
why are we
as
talking?
and as I said, there's no time to waste with like being secretive and
Okay,
hiding
but like,
stuff.
what about like situations where you are in a relationship and you have to take things slowly, like, because I feel like with I want to say this, guys. I feel like Aries placements, if they like you, they want them around. Then they hate you, and then they're like, "Ah, fuck you, like I hate you, and then they move on from you, and then they start anew with a new person. And I want to know what the fuck is that about?
I think
No, because why don't you work with me, bro? Like, what's wrong with you?
right, it's very obvious. Like I think I go into every romantic situation with a perspective of, okay, what do you want? What do you want this to turn into? Do you want this to be a relationship?
But what about the slowing down part? Like,
because
what about the talking phase?
because I think that if we both know we're going to end up with each other, why do we have to wait? Like, why is it necessary? Why are we playing this game? If you know you're gonna be with me, be with me.
So you're impatient, but that's also another second question.
It's nothing
Why
on
are
you, though.
Aries so impatient?
It's nothing on them.
Because, like, why are we playing these games? Why are we taking so long? Like, we could just go
savoring
straight
the
to
moment.
we could just go straight to the point and enjoy the peak of our happiness. Like, I think I want to be happiest at like my aximate, like the most happiest I could be, and the most happiest I can be, if that's the most happiest I can be with you, then I think why do we waste time?
Just do it now. Like, if you like something, or you want to be with someone, or you want to do something, just say it now. Like, okay, even if it's an implication, like even if you imply that you want it, just show us that you want that, bro. Like, why must we show you and then you're not trying to show us back?
No,
like,
but
at
I
the
feel
same
like,
time?
especially for Earth signs, guys, like Earth, especially Tauruses and Capricorn, even Virgos, like it's a thing of, yes, they may like you, but we're trying to see if you are a right match. Because you can like someone, but you don't know much about them. You could like someone and they're a serial killer.
But why don't you show it?
Show.
At least tonight we show we like you. That's true. You guys don't show.
We don't show because we want to see
So,
if
like,
it's real.
pride. That's why I say it's pride, because if we're showing you, like, dude, I fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, like, just tell me also, like, show me at least just a little bit that you do, like, you know, it's hurtful, it's also, like, it's pride.
Like, being direct, it's like there's so much easiness to it. Like, you don't have to hide stuff, you don't have to communicate twice, you just need to be straightforward, and there's your answer, there's the solution. But then with any other way, I'm just like, why do we need to do all of this if there's an easier and simpler solution? I feel like people rather redirect themselves than get to the point. And it's necessary to get to the point if we want to get things moving or get things working.
I fuck with, the fact I'm talking to you means that I fuck with you. And you can't at least give me an inclination of, you know, what you're feeling.
Exactly.
Like, it's also your fault. Like, so you can't just say I'm the only one. No, seriously.
Like,
you
no,
can't,
for
eh?
real. Like, if I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve and I'm telling I'm into you, I want you.
Even if you're not saying it, sometimes you can just, like, show
Like, you
it.
can show
that,
it.
yeah.
Like, just by how I flirt and interact with you, you should know I want you.
No, I know if I'm talking to someone, I vibe with them already. Like, I know if I'm gonna have a proper conversation with you, or I'm forcing it, I know, like, okay, I wanna know what this person's about. So it's not, there's no fakeness towards it.
Ooh.
You know.
Second question. Well, leading up question. Why do Aries test people in the way that you guys test people?
Because, as I said, people are superficial sometimes. People are fake and not necessarily want to give their honest opinion and would rather be pleased.
But don't you think, in a way, like, in a way, you also seem like the fake one if you are testing people, like,
But so don't you think like when you because I find when Aries test people they test them in such a like a childish way, but it's like in a kind of like in your face kind of way, you know? So why do you think you guys do that?
no, for me, I boil it down to insecurity. Like, I don't know. We just want to see, like, okay, maybe, I don't know. I can't explain it to you personally. I don't know, but I understand what you're saying.
I test people because I know that most people aren't honest and most people aren't real.
Yeah.
And it's to be very vulnerable enough to be open and honest is a very big step for most people.
Yeah.
So I think that I need to test people in order to get that open honesty that I seek from someone that I would have already given them off ramp.
Yeah.
You know, I think that for me, it's not much of a big deal to be open and honest and vulnerable because it's just like whatever. Like I don't care too much about it.
Maybe it's just like,
Yeah, it's
you know how dolphins like, you know how people think like dolphins are the best, and then you find out like you're on social media, you
Dolphins
find
are
out like
evil.
they're evil. I think it's just a game. Like we all have
But
our
that's the
game.
thing, like that's what I'm saying. Like, if you slow down, like in a relationship, and you can actually get to know somebody and who they are, like then you can figure that out.
but
Yeah,
then
but okay, for me, if I'm talking from like my point of view, being Pisces, also just the way I grew up. Like I do give people a chance. So, but I do understand the whole like testing thing. I do that a lot. I really do.
I know Aries love testing people.
I do that a lot. I didn't even
love
know I
it.
did that. But I
And
do
how
it.
it's so OG, like they're like so in your face about it, like show me who you are
And you know
right
what?
now.
You know what it is. Thing is like, when I'm doing that, it's like I almost know who you are. Like I almost know what you're gonna say. But I just want to see if I'm right. Like, and most times I'm proved right. Like I am proved correct. Like I am right. You were this type of person. So that's why. Maybe that's why we like to do it. Because we think we're right. Now
where do
I'm
you
going
think
to.
your intuition comes from?
Where does the intuition come from? I don't know. God, I don't know. It just comes within them.
I think that on a basic level, I feel like if you're that person, then you can see it.
You just want honesty from people.
I just want honesty.
Like if you're a horrible person, just show me that.
just show me that. Why?
So, and you know, you'll appreciate it more.
Are you guys judgmental?
Yes.
But
not
I
for
explain
the-
this to you though.
But not for the
I explain
Aries
this.
placements. I'm judgmental
Yeah.
because I'm a Leo. And I'm a Leo with a Virgo Mercury. With a Virgo Mercury. So I'm judgmental for that reason.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm judgmental because I'm an Aries. I think
Some areas are very judgmental.
I think I will accept the person like for who they are, as long as they're very straightforward about it. Because I think I respect someone who's really straightforward about who they are and know who they are, rather than hiding stuff. You know, I respect that more.
Do you guys not like people who hide themselves or people who take a lot longer to open up?
I like them. I think it brings to the mystery of figuring it out.
I think
That's my experience.
I think for people who try to hide themselves, I feel like I can understand it. Like I can understand the aspects of it, but then as someone who just wants to get quick to the point, I'm just like, there's a lot of ways you could get what you want if you're just honest with me.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of ways that you could, get things in your favor if you just said if you wanted. Because I'm down for anything.
Are Aries down for anything?
No. Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, yes.
So
yes.
down
Oh,
for
yes.
anything.
No, yes, everything actually. Everything, yeah. But once we decide we're no longer down for it, then you're no longer
That's
down
my
for it.
thing.
That's when.
I think Aries.
Oh, anything.
I think Aries are experimentalists, where they're willing to try anything once, but if they don't fuck with it,
Do you have an
they'll-
addictive
But I
personality?
think, oh,
I don't have an addictive personality, but I will try everything. I will.
I will
And I'll
try.
keep it a secret, though. I will keep it a secret. But I'll try everything.
okay, that leads me to the next question, right? Like, why are Aries irrational? Like, why are you guys irrational and impulsive?
Ooh, the impulsive thing is real. My sister's impulsive as well. She's got some Aries in her. I think she's an Aries moon, actually. I don't know.
I'm impulsive because honestly, it's more fun. Honestly, I my approach to life
It's an
is
urge, bro.
my approach to life is I'm going to have the most fun I want, and if there's no issue, why would and if I'm, how can I say this? If I'm having fun, then I don't care. Like, bro, experiences. What's the harm?
Yeah, no, what's the harm?
What's the harm? What could
That's the thing,
happen?
what's the harm?
what's
But
the
if I don't
worst?
like it, I'm not going back.
Right. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with trying stuff once and something failing. But like, if you can like overcome that, then what's the harm?
Yeah, same with like what your the career choices, education. You just kind of want to test everything. I think with life, you want to kind of experience it. I like experiencing things in bits. Like, let me just try. But if I don't like it, I won't go back. That's one thing about it.
I think that trying, it's just like, what if I don't like it? You know, like, I think for me, I think adventure and fun is like the height of everything. And I love feeling things that are so nice. Like, why not?
Are you guys all about like living for pleasure?
I'm a Leo, so yeah. I live for luxury, pleasure. I just want to enjoy and indulge in things. I want to experience things, and I don't mind if these experiences have like little like faults to them.
Yeah.
Because I think that I can find value to that experience, and I think the experience of that is so interesting. I have a story. I have something I can do.
Does that come with like fearlessness? Like, you're fearless to even experience rejection just because you want to experience the experience itself?
Yeah.
You know, one thing, I don't know, you'll tell me, but I'm open to experiencing all sorts of emotions.
Yeah.
The fact that you mentioned rejection, I think it's an absolute experience actually. Like, I want people to come to me and tell me like, nah, what you're doing is wrong. Same way that I do it to other people. Like, I always look for that. Just that, not always, it does still hurt me. Like, my feelings get hurt. But I'll think about it. I'll be like, damn, they were actually right. Like, you called me fat. Okay, fine. I am fat. I should go to. I am fat. I am fat. Fine. Or maybe you're doing too much. Fine, I am doing too much. But in the moment, I'll be emotional and I'll be very like, I don't want you.
Aggressive about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I actually, deep down, I enjoy that criticism. Like, I want to know how I can do better.
You know what I think it is? And that's my next question. Why do Aries like drama? Because I think that's drama. Why do Aries love drama so much?
I don't like drama.
It's entertaining. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
like drama.
I'm not gonna lie.
Drama, like the arguing, the calling people out, the being called out, even in relationships, like, you would like arguing with people. Like, why is that?
Because I genuinely think most people are wrong. And on top of that,
Yeah.
I think that most people aren't honest in how they operate in the world. So, like, I'm going to obviously seek out the most honest expression of someone. And if that's in a conflict, because most people are the most honest in a conflict. And I
That's
do.
And also, like, you seek, like, more passion is found in a conflict.
Exactly. And you know what? I think I respect people who are passionate about their values. I respect people who can stand for themselves. And that's why I low-key get into conflicts. Because if I can take advantage of you, I'm not gonna lie, I will.
Damn. That's crazy. That's scary.
if you won't stop me, then who will?
Yeah. Fair, yeah.
That's real, actually.
That's fair for you, yeah.
What do you feel? How do you think about that?
Drama. Okay, if I'm in a dispute, I don't like fighting. I won't say I like fighting. Yeah. I won't say I like fighting, but I will say I like being more correct. And this is something. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you keep talking. Oh my. It sounds so arrogant the more we talk about it, but I like knowing I have the upper hand and I've assessed everything, and I just know
How to win? Is it like a thing of how to win?
But then again, like, I'm also very emotional, so I like to avoid fights as well. I'll only get into like a dispute if it's very like at a conversational like level where we're talking, and that's when I know how to bring my point across. If I can't bring my point across, I will get very like emotional, and I don't want to be there. So, but I like to be on the upper hand. Like, I feel.
I think with my, for me, it manifests in a way that I'm emotional.
Yeah.
So when I get heated or angry, I cry first.
When it's been bottled up and you say your shit, I'll say it and I'll be so mean.
Exactly.
Also, mind you guys, both of them have Pisces placements and they both have Aries placements. So, mind you.
It's the fight though. It's the fight between
You see,
like the compassion for people and you. I don't know, cause you're Leo. Like, I don't know.
I think Aries are mean people. Like, we can be mean.
They're bullies. I think Aries are bullies.
They're very like you know when there's a specific word I wanted to mention earlier, but you know when you only go to people when you want something.
A user.
Besides, it's another word, but it's very close on the user. Like they
Opportunistic.
Opportunistic. That's what they are. Like the ones that I know, like full on Aries, they're very opportunistic, and sometimes they don't see themselves. That's one thing I've noticed. So I think sometimes that thing about them being opportunistic does kind of it makes them seem like they judgmental, or it kind of plays into everything. But one thing I know I'm not gonna say who, but with the people I know, they are very opportunistic.
I think with Aries,
but actually, I don't know. Actually, yeah.
I think Aries are risk takers, and they will, as I said, all fire signs have this self-pleasing and self-deserving attitude. Where
Also, like, I find fire signs are entitled. What's up with
Very.
that?
That's not true.
I
Not
think
for me.
I'm okay as a Leo. Consecutive.
Yeah, don't.
And she has her moon. She has her sun trine rising, and Pluto.
Yeah. As a Leo, I'm entitled because I think I deserve it.
That's so Leo. But let's save Leo shit for Leo season.
Leo season.
I don't think that's completely an Aries thing. Aries can be very compassionate.
Aries are really
I think Aries can be really generous. That's the thing, but not compassion. I think they understand people, but I think they're more generous than compassionate.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know, but you get the drift I'm like getting onto. Yeah, they can see people and not just look at them as like objects and like whatever. I'll say whatever. They can't do that. I think they do have that thing. Like they do have a heart.
I think Aries are really real. Like they are the most
They
real.
will be real.
They're so real as people.
They're just
Raw people that they just want the raw, authentic self of yourself, and they don't necessarily care about who you are as long as you're like open and expressing that.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You can be the weirdest person ever. I won't care as long as you are honest in that.
Right? If you're if you're real.
But that's why I say that's why I say compassionate, because you get what I'm saying, like.
Also, mind you, like, Aries is right after Pisces, and Pisces is like very compassionate. So I think Aries can empathize with Pisces traits, you know.
It's just the honesty factor. Like, if you can be as a little bit cheeky like me, then we'll get along. It's fine.
Right?
That's it.
I think Aries just like to have fun, and they're like impulsive, so their type of fun is just like whatever is like fun in the moment. And
Depends though. It depends. But impulsive, yeah, I agree.
And I think for for like Aries, they genuinely enjoy the realness of people, and they value more like genuine people over than like a characteristics.
As
like,
long as you can be genuine in your weirdness and you're just a fucked up person, it's okay.
It's okay.
I
We'll
like
accept you. Yeah.
I like you, Shane.
Because I will respect you for being
It's
real.
respect. It's respect. It's respect. Because I also find myself like in situations where I'll go towards the person who probably wouldn't be as liked by the majority of people, just to understand, like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, can I know what? And they usually are the most honest ones. Like, they're usually more honest with themselves. So I will say that.
Next question is, why are you guys so loud?
Honestly,
And loud meaning like loud in your speech, but also loud like about your opinions, and just loud about like really everything. Like you guys are very loud about your existence.
True. I don't know.
for me, being loud in general is because I don't know, it's unconscious.
Yeah, like the itch, like you don't know, you just scratch it.
Sometimes I just catch myself being loud, and I just like, oh wait, I need to turn myself down a bit because I'm a bit too loud for this thing. And then with being loud in my opinions, why wouldn't I want my opinions to be heard, dude?
Right? Like, why are we at? Yeah, no. It's an urge, dude. It's an urge.
Like,
Can't even explain it.
I think it's important because I feel like Aries is very individualistic, right?
Very true.
Where our opinions is like forms our entire identity, informs who we are as a person. And I need to be loud with who I am because not many people will be able to express themselves in the way that an Aries expresses themselves.
And I feel like Aries, like the way Aries express themselves is intense, and also like, as I say, very in your face. So a lot of the times people kind of feel like you're forcing me to be who I am, even though like I'm not ready to show you. Like for example, I'm a Virgo, so I need time with people. But I feel like with the Aries, they're like, show me who you are now, and do it now when I want you to. But why do you think that is though?
You see, I think it's this thing of, you know how Aries and Scorpios are like intense and opposite each other.
Oh, and Scorpios will reveal all their emotions. Oh my god.
So I feel like in ways that we value Scorpios in the way that they're very secretive and hide things. Aries doesn't value that. They value openness. You know, they need you to be open, honest, and truly reveal yourself to really. Honestly, I think all Aries value like open expression of who you are and really showing who you are as an identity. You know?
Yeah. Well, okay, with the Scorpio thing, okay, for a moment there I was like, okay. But then after a while I got confused because, okay, for me, my experience, they very emotional.
They are.
Yeah.
I think
They expressive, like when they decide to be expressive in their emotions, they can be, but they do have that like whole secretive thing that's very irritating. But they can be like
It's so irritating.
I think so with Scorpios and Aries, they're similar in the way that they're.
But I think Scorpios when they decide.
When they decide
and
to
then
be
us is like
all the time.
Yeah.
I think Scorpio is a very not secretive, but they're private. They're really private about their life. Where Aries doesn't think that being private is useful. I think that privateness and that hiding yourself isn't a value that Aries necessarily tends to. I think Aries really identifies with being yourself and expressing it in an open and very loud fashion, because I think they oftentimes with Aries, they don't want to be put into a placement or put into a position that they don't identify with. Like, I will never want to be in a position where I am misunderstood for who I am, and I would rather express who I am openly.
I see.
It's the thing of like not like you always want to be sure of yourself
Yeah.
and not be seen as like indecisive, like your opposite sign Libra.
I think I don't want to seem indecisive. Not necessarily because it's negative, but it's because I know what I want.
Yeah.
I already know what I want.
So, but do you kind of okay? For me, like I'm listening to what you're saying. For me, it's like okay, I know when it comes to my emotions, I am very secretive with my emotions. But then when it comes to like the practical sense of life and my ideas, and like when it comes to like your philosophies and your morals and everything, I'll be very open about what I think. And the emotional parts, I'll only be open once I want to be, and then I'll express it like a lot. So I think I don't know, for you, is it like, do you choose, or is it both sides?
For me, I'm very secretive about my emotions. I don't like people necessarily knowing
But
how
the
I feel.
ideas.
But my ideas and genuine
And your
opinions,
thoughts, okay.
I want people to know and recognize them. I want, you know what? I think I really value my ideas so much that I don't mind being identified by it. So like, even with my political ideas, I wouldn't mind if people identify me as like, oh, that's that socialist. Oh, that's that person who has this opinion. I don't care because that's my genuine opinion, and yeah, I stand by it.
Damn. So it's like a thing of, do you think Aries are kind of like Scorpios where they like to hide how they feel, but they want to seem like they are sure of everything else?
Yeah, I think being open about your feelings brings a new vulnerability to.
And people can mess with you if you're too vulnerable. Like people mess with you. So I think being open about your opinions instead of being open about how you feel about things is better. And maybe that also ties back to the whole reason why we test people and do all of that, because we won't tell you our cards. You'll figure out our cards later, whether you're hurt by it or not. That's like unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sorry.
It's your problem, babe.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I low-key think us voicing our opinions is how we voice necessarily how we feel about situations. Like if I voice that I don't like certain things or voice my specific strong opinion on certain things, I think that is an obvious sign of how I feel about certain things, but it's not because. But I don't voice that vulnerability because I don't want to be vulnerable in that aspect.
Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Leave no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do. To me, love, everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. Can't deny, I got a crush on you. That's true, I'm digging you. You make me believe. Your love is more than a million. It goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Oh, yeah. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Ghetto, why are Aries so detached?
Because we are very, very much prideful, and we just don't want people to know how we really feel, and we don't want people to reject us if they know how we really feel. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're detached, so that you don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on. We need to be in control. That's the truth, okay? That's the truth. Okay.
I know I've been away. I'm just trying to
Dio, why are Aries so detached?
We are detached because honestly, why should I need to be attached to someone who doesn't care, dog? I need security in my attachments, and honestly, if you can't get attached to me fast enough, yeah, I'm so sorry, babes.
I used to tell lies, but I would never lie to you. Sipping spray on my dime, looking all kinds of new. Do you know what I like? What would you like to do? Tell me, I'm telling you. I know
Okay, why are Aries so selfish?
Personally, I cannot relate because I'm not selfish. Okay, I'm stingy with certain things. Sure. Because I just feel like if I want something and I like it, you should like. I just want it to myself. I'm stingy. I'm more stingy than I am selfish. When it comes to people, I won't be selfish. I understand what, but with things like food, things like that, I am very stingy. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but I am not selfish though. Different things. I hate being called selfish. Actually, I hate it with all my heart and my soul, my spirit, everything. I don't know. I can't tell you why.
Why are Aries so selfish?
Because I'll always put myself first. I'm so individualistic that I will prioritize my own opinions and values over everyone else. And honestly, as I always say, I have the best opinions. So why would I give it to anyone else?
Do you not care about other people's needs and stuff? Or do you just prioritize your own before others?
Honestly, if you're close enough to me, then I care about your needs and priorities. But if you're not in my circle, I don't care. Like, genuinely, I don't care.
Valid. There you go.
Okay, the question is, how do Aries want to be treated?
Aries?
How do Aries want to be treated?
I want to be acknowledged first and foremost. I want my opinions to be acknowledged, and I want you to be honest with me, in the way you approach life, in the way you feel about our situation. You don't have to say it outright like I fuck with you or I like you. Just be honest in your actions and the way you converse, That's all I want. Just acknowledgement and honesty, that's it. Honestly, yeah. Okay, Dio, how do Aries want to be treated?
I want to be treated with honesty and respect. Be straightforward. I have no time for you to be undercovers, all that. I respect you more if you're honest with me.
I agree.
And straightforward, honestly, bro.
I agree. Let's go. Come on! I guess we all losers today.
What motivates you to be who you are, generally?
My biggest motivation is, okay, first and foremost, we're going to say my family, obviously. biggest motivation. Secondly, I believe strongly that anybody can get what they want, and if you put in the effort, you really will get it. So my biggest motivation is what the world tells me, like, you can't get what you want, and I'm gonna get what I want. That's the truth. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, Dio, what motivates you to be who you are?
What motivates me to be me? I want to be individualistic. I want to be unique. I want to be different. I love being myself.
What's your biggest motivator though for being yourself?
Me! Like, woo! Me! I'm the biggest motivation for being myself. I love being myself. Why wouldn't I? It's easier, it's lovely. I'm the best.
That's good. That's good. Let's win.
Why are Aries so quick to act on their thoughts? Like, why are you so impulsive?
I think it's maybe the impulsion is impulsion a word, but maybe the impulsion comes with, you know, the intrusive, how intrusive the thoughts are. You know, we feel that you need to know what I feel like people need to know what I'm thinking, or I won't be fine, and I will mule over it if I don't express what I'm thinking. Why? Dude, I've been saying I don't know a lot, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just in us, like it's an innate thing where if I feel like I haven't told you what I think, either maybe I'm being fake, maybe I'm not telling you who I really am, and I can't expect you to tell me who you are if I'm not gonna be, you know, who I am. That's why.
Why are Aries so impulsive? And why are you so quick to act on your intrusive thoughts?
I'm going to be honest, because I don't think before I make my decisions.
Why?
Because I don't think there's a harm in my decisions. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Let's be honest. What is the worst that could happen?
There's so many things that could happen that are horrible.
But how likely are they to happen? Let's be for real. Like, the likelihood of the worst situation happening is very low. And the best situation is me getting what I want. And that is what I'm looking for. The best situation where I get the best option and I get the best consequences and I'm better.
Do you think it has to do with Aries optimism?
Yeah, because I don't think Aries placements really see the harm in most situations.
I see that.
Yeah, they're risk takers and honestly will go into it without thinking.
There you have it. Impulsive because what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Except losing. Losing is the worst that could happen.
Oh yeah, actually, guys, come here. Why are Aries so sad when they lose at anything?
Pride, ego. It's embarrassing.
Because I don't think I should lose.
It's embarrassing, dude. That's the only reason.
Right? If I think I have the best options and the best opinions, then losing is like...
No, but you know what's worse? What's worse is when you you thought everything was right with someone, friendship, whatever. You thought everything was right, and suddenly you find out, like, damn, you were kind of weird in that situation. You were the weird one. It's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to lose because you always hype yourself up. You put yourself on this pedestal. You're always the one giving your opinions, and people always look at you and say, like, yeah, she always knows what she's saying. She always knows what she's doing. She walks like she knows what she's doing. So when I'm wrong, like, it's embarrassing.
Does it make you feel like you're not sure of yourself?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like,
It's embarrassing.
I never expect to lose. So when I do, yeah, it's the worst situation that could happen. Because I never expected that. I never had a plan B for it. I always had a plan for when I won. And when I lost, it's just like, damn. That really happened. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that
Feels horrible.
I think today something about sevens. The ball that we're rolling is 7. I've got 7 3 times. Something today.
7 is opposite to 1. And Aries is 1.
It's true. So maybe that's a sign.
Don't use 7 on Aries season.
Honestly, don't. Where's number 1?
I am a superstar. Praise the living God. Yeah, superstar. No, clearly it's a thing of skill, and none of us are skilled. None of us are skilled. Go get some! Woo! Maybe this time. This time. Go get some! Woo! Oh! That's something!
Anywhere I can, I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Guys, thank you for coming. These are my guests. Go follow. Do you guys want to be followed?
Yeah.
Go follow Dio. This is her IG. It's gonna be. It's gonna be video.
Here it
You want to be followed? Follow Kitso. That's her IG. These are all creative guys. All my friends are artistic people. And thank you guys for coming. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of Ask An Aries. So in my previous video I was with an Aries moon and an Aries rising, and all the Aries suns on that particular day were unavailable, but this amazing human agreed to do this interview. So this is Ask An Aries part 2 period. You wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, man. Oh, what can I say? I'm Mefuli.
Yeah.
Mefuli Wagachabalala.
Same.
Oh, okay. Bless.
Same.
Bless,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm an artist. Yeah. that's what I can say about myself.
Do you know your big three, like your sun, moon, and rising and stuff?
Nah, I don't.
Do you know what's like your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday in 29 is like a March.
Okay, I will do your chart later, but it's
Okay.
fine. It's okay.
Okay.
Wait, where's my phone? My other phone. Okay, so I think we're just gonna get straight into it.
Okay.
I know Aries like that. Okay, first question. Why are Aries so aggressive?
Everyone is aggressive. Bruh.
That's not true.
Nah, everyone is aggressive.
But I feel like Aries, like, that's your whole personality.
Like everything they do, they're aggressive.
Yeah,
about it.
and you guys want things to happen so quickly. And when it doesn't happen quickly, listen, yakwata.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know why, dude. But I personally feel like everyone, you know.
Everyone?
Yeah. Like wonke umuntu, man. It's like part of being human. It's like maybe some people are more kind of like
Secretive about it.
yeah, and then other people are just open about it. So,
Like, do you think like people are like? Do you think Aries are more honest about who they are as opposed to other people? Because as you say right now, like everyone is aggressive, but some people will hide it.
yeah.
So do you think Aries are just honest about like being aggressive?
Like you could say they're honest about being aggressive, but then if it gets to a point la siba, you know, too much, then that's not good, you know. So yeah, I guess.
But like, why do you guys get there? Especially like, because I've noticed in relationships also with the Aries, they are like bossy.
Bossy in like what way?
Like, like you guys have a plan and then everyone must follow that plan.
Not necessarily. Unless like maybe let's say I come with a plan.
Yeah.
I come with a plan and then someone comes with kind of like an addition to that plan. That would be cool for me, you know. So like if you're like basically what I mean is like my mango relationship really like I want plans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's how things are supposed to
Yeah,
be.
that's valid.
But then the person that I'm with, they have to also kind of like
Have a plan.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
kungabi iphela esilandela yonke into yami ngaso sonke isikhathi, you know.
So you're not like that controlling.
Nah. On some stuff, yeah, but nah. Especially on relationships, I feel like I'm free flowing. Yeah, I feel like I'm free flowing when it comes
Okay.
to relationships. Yeah.
Okay, I see that. Second question though, like as a follow up, why are Aries so direct?
Because, like you said, they want things to happen quick, right? So I
Okay.
feel like maybe if you are like kind of like straight about things that cuts wonke lama, you know, all these.
What bullshit?
Yeah, lama khona nyana. But yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, just put it straight, man.
Cause even with the girls I was with, they were saying the same thing. Like it's easier to just be honest, cause you don't have to you have to play games.
Yeah,
like,
well, man, I also don't really like you know, beating around
The bush,
and
yeah.
shit, nah, bruh.
I feel, but that's like in every situation. But I don't know, personally, as me, I feel like there's some instances where doing that is like granted, like
Okay.
being more indirect, especially when it comes to like, for example, you comforting your friend or something, you know, and you're not like so honest. Sometimes that can help. But I feel like with Aries, it's always just like straight to the point, like, dude, you stupid, sorry.
Nah, man.
And that's it.
I guess, yeah. I guess maybe if I don't know, like, you know what I'll do, man? I'll really look at that, cause like I still don't agree.
Why?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because maybe I've never like kind of like really looked at how I do things. Or
Okay.
at like another Aries or anything like that. You know, everything to me is just like.
It is what it
you know,
is.
You know, like I'm one of those people who just let things flow.
You just go with the vibe.
Just go with the vibe.
You know, it's crazy. I don't get Aries vibes from you. Like a typical Aries. I think you have more Pisces vibes. Maybe. Anyway, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Why are Aries so detached?
Detached how?
Like, you guys are always, not always, but you guys are like one of those people that I find to be, it's like you guys don't care, so you're always in your own little vibe.
Okay.
And when you get close to people, you're still always in your own vibe. And so for someone to get close to you, it's like they have to also
Be in your vibe.
be in your vibe. So it's
Yeah.
everything like centered around you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So you
yeah.
kind of like detached, kind of. Why?
I don't know, maybe it's because maybe they might want to control a lot about their world. You know? So they kind of like try and kind of like make sure which they know, like they separate everything over here from everything else so that they know, you know, how to handle their stuff maybe or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's just a guess, I think.
Is that what you do? You don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
Like, for me personally, like, I'd say that's what I do.
What do you like? What do you do? What do you mean you do that?
Like, Kabana, maybe let's say, like maybe like with friends, I don't just like make friends with just any type of person.
Okay.
Like I kind of like go more towards like people who are more or less into what I'm into,
Okay.
you know, and you know, maybe listen to more or less the music I listen to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me, that in my mind, like that's kind of like my vibe, you know.
Okay.
So if a person is on that, then I'm a bit more willing to trust.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Because they like you. Like
yeah,
you're fun.
yeah, you know. So I
Okay.
feel like man fun, like it's although it might like what I'm gonna say is wrong, but
It's okay.
it's like
There's no
easier.
judgment.
It's easier to kind of like see Gucci they being kind of like
Fake.
or something, you know. So yeah.
So you don't like fake people.
I wouldn't say I don't like fake people, but I wouldn't really kind of like
Oh, you don't like people.
like be kind of like close friends with someone who I can clearly see, hey, this person is fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does that go with like you want people who have similar interests as you, because you don't want to like go far away from who you are?
Not really, cause like I know Gucci, with everyone, like all of us, we like the more you know about yourself, the more space you still have to fill up. Like you'll never be able to kind of like know or kind of like fully know yourself or fully be with yourself, you know. So I wouldn't say I'm kind of like afraid of kind of like losing myself, but it's just how I do things.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
specific
just
way.
the vibes. Yeah.
That's just you.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
the
I feel
vibes.
that.
Just
I think
the
I feel
vibes.
that.
Just the vibes.
Next question. Why are Aries so serious?
Why? Man?
Why are you serious?
Nah.
Why are Aries serious?
On that one, I really don't know.
I feel like you do. You just don't want to say it.
Uh,
And I feel like sometimes like Aries can be fun when they want to be fun.
yeah.
Like especially when they're with their friends, mostly. But like if they don't know you, they just serious.
Nah, and then you haven't like made me or seen me out in public. Like, nah, man, being serious, nah.
Okay.
Nah. Maybe some Aries, not all Aries.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, not like a generalization. I feel that. Okay. Last 3 questions. Why? Oh, not me. Why? But how do Aries want to be loved? Like, what's your form of love language as an Aries?
Nah, personally, I feel like it's physical touch, touch. What else? And spending quality time together. Yeah. Those two for me make it. Those two make it. Everything else, yeah, you could add, but the main two is quality time and touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then last 2, why do you need drama? Why do you guys like drama so much? Dun dun.
Well, like now that I think about it, I wouldn't say it's trendy drama. No? I'd say we actually don't like drama.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's a lie. That's such
We
a big
actually-
lie.
We actually don't like drama. We actually don't like drama. But then we don't mind confronting it, to make sure that we handle it, which can cause drama and so yeah, we handle drama.
You handle, but I feel like that's a lie.
Nah.
That's a lie. Because I know Aries, like, they'll start, or maybe you'll call it confronting, or like you're confronting the truth of something. Like you want the bottom of something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yo. But then that's drama.
That's not drama. That's not drama, dude. That's like you confronting whatever it is that you're confronting.
But in a dramatic way.
Nah. You're just doing it in a clear way.
In a direct way.
Yeah.
So Aries. Oh,
Yeah.
so Aries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Very clear and direct way.
Okay. And lastly, what are your pet peeves? What do you not like as an Aries? Like, what do you completely don't like about how people interact with you?
Okay. Yo, next, honestly.
Next. Damn. Okay.
Honestly. It's like, cause like, I'm not, like, what can I say? I'm one of those people who's more like, kind of like, I know that when you are living and being human and whatnot, you'll go through things, so it doesn't help to kind of like not like that and not, just let whatever happen. But then not like kind of like dangerous shit, go cutting your hand or,
They don't cut your hand, guys.
like stuff like that. But yeah, like, so yeah, to me, there ain't much that I don't like about
People.
yeah.
Okay, that's valid, guys. Anyway, this is your Aries song, guys. You heard it. I think overall Aries just like honesty in every situation, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if it's good or bad, like just be honest about something,
Yeah.
and you'll have a
Straight
best
up.
friend for life.
Straight up.
Don't lie. Don't cut corners. Don't be indirect. Don't be like a Libra, basically, and you'll have a Aries that respects you. That's what I'm getting. Anyways, thank you. Do you want to be followed?
Yeah, you can follow me on
IG.
at
I'm gonna
Instagram.
screenshot his thing right here.
Okay, yeah. But yeah,
Follow him. He's an artist.
yeah.
And can people book you or something?
Yeah, they can. I do digital drawings. I do murals. I do whole, like, as long as there's art in it,
Yep. That's him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Everything about you.